The idea of undo and redo using this tactic in your presentation. So currently I happen to be in Google Drawings. What I have is the final touch for my Google Drawing here to insert the other information. So I've made a picture that has a brain, and it has, out of 10 parts of the brain, it's basically showing that 90% of the information that comes into the brain is more visual. So visual information is important. So what I'm going to do now to help present this and to help have a discussion point of this is organize that so that I'm going to undo all of that information by deleting it and then redoing that. So in this case, I'm actually going to delete things by selecting them, hitting delete, oops, selecting the actual box and hitting delete, and then choosing the rest of it, and then hitting delete as well. All right, so what I would like is the idea of being able to undo what I just did to be able to represent that information. All right, so if this is where my presentation begins, I might start with the idea of saying, here is the brain that we have. The brain that we have is 100% functioning, 100% working, but I want to show you that approximately 90% of that brain actually has it to where that information is visual. Let me show you what I mean. So a lot of things come in. It's pictures. That imagery shows up here. Other things also come in. Information. But in the end, we have our brain pulling in information that is showing 90% of it. 90% of it is the information being visual. All of this representing with, shown with the idea of our undo and redo. There are two keyboard shortcuts that are consistent. Control Z for undo, Control Y for redo. So, set this up again. Bring up one point of how visual information is a majority of what we see, and bring up another point of other information. Control Z, Control Y for undo and redo.